Hello everyone, I'm Rob and I'm from the Insane Gamers, and this is part 43 of Ratchet Clank. This is the PS2 version of the game. It's footage from Kino, Konformist, if that's the name that he goes by now, because this is being recorded on the 30th of October 2022, which is very weird, because when were the last Ratchet Clank actual episodes uploaded? I should actually have checked that before I started recording. Let me just do that. I mean, nothing says professional like doing this while you're doing the commentary live, is it? This is going to be an issue because I'm going to type Ratchet Clank in and it's going to come up with all the Ratchet Clank 2 episodes that I've recorded. When was the last Ratchet Clank? Here we go. So the last one was actually published on the 16th of July 2021. Although these Let's Plays are actually from the old Insane Gamers channel, so these were probably done. My actual my PS3 playthrough, when I was having technical issues with this, was probably done in like 2016, 17. Yeah, I think it would have been 16, 17 because I remember now that I was using the thumbnail from the PS4 version of the game for some stupid reason back then, and some people were a little bit annoyed that, like, they were like, oh, the remake is on PS3. No. It's just, I typed Ratchet Clank, wallpaper, and that was the first one that came up. Because that's how the thumbnails work. That's technically still what I do for the thumbnails, but now I actually edit them a bit more. So yeah, if you're a little bit confused here of why I'm doing this commentary and why this video has showed up in your subscription feed, if you are... Well, first of all, if you're watching the full journey, because I was editing the full journey together, right? I don't know if the full journey has been published yet at the time of you guys watching this, but if it hasn't, the full journey is getting published very, very soon. Probably the Monday after this comes out. But the issue there was I was editing all the episodes. If you don't know what the full journey is, it's where I take all the individual episodes of the Let's Play that exist, and I put them in one giant video. And the reason for that is, there's two reasons. There's some people that don't want their watch history being messed up by 55 episodes of a Let's Play, which is how many this took up. Or if you watch it as a playlist, there's a link to the playlist in the YouTube video description. But sometimes YouTube messes up with the playlist order. It's not very often, but sometimes it does. Usually when they change something on the back end, the playlist gets put out of order for some that sometimes happens. Well, I was editing the full journey together, and I got to this part. I got to part 43, and I was like, huh. This has no commentary. I just literally took Kino Konformist content that I asked for permission for back in the day. I took that and I was like, well, I didn't commentate over it. I suspect I did, and I presume I must have deleted the commentary somehow by accident when I went to render it and not realised. I don't know how this actually, how it came out like this. But obviously I didn't, somehow I didn't realise when I re-uploaded it to YouTube on this channel as well. I guess I just assumed that it was just normal because, why would I upload a video that has no commentary, if you know what I mean? So, yeah, that's what happened. I don't know if Kino Konformist goes by that name, by the way, now, because YouTube is, well, this is a little bit vloggy, isn't it? This is like how I'm doing with Halo, where I'm just commentating over the footage and not actually talking about the game. But you can see where you need to go. I don't even know what level, what planet we're on or anything, because, like I said, it's been so long since I've actually played this that I can't remember literally anything. So literally just watch the footage if you're confused, I guess, on where to go. Sorry, this is an absolute terrible commentary, but yeah. The thing is, the channel name is RobtheMod. Yeah, I introduced myself as Rob from the Insane Gamers and all that. And the reason for that is basically, RobtheMod was a name that the channel was going to be renamed at on the 31st of December, because we had this whole plan where the Insane Gamers was going to end, because the Insane Gamers was me, Beefy, and a bunch of other people. But they don't really post content on the channel anymore, so I thought, well, if I'm the only one posting content, you know, do you mind if I rename the channel? And they were all like, okay, fine, whatever. But the issue is that YouTube kind of blindsided me, because I had this all planned. I'd recorded all the way up to the 31st of December, introduced all the videos as, hi, I'm Rob and I'm from the Insane Gamers. Did all that, and then on the 1st of January, I recorded all the stuff that is in the future as like, hi, I'm RobtheMod, blah blah. It's like perfect, it's all lined up. The thumbnails are all going to change on that day and everything. It's going to be great. Oh, YouTube has messed up. Well, not messed up, but YouTube has decided to release these handles things early. And just completely blindsided me, like not knowing that these were going to come out because they hadn't announced anything. And yeah, I like how that guy just blew himself up. Finally, I commentated on something from the game. But yeah, they announced like these handle things, and yeah, kind of like annoying. And I was like, well, I guess I'm gonna have to just rename the channel RobtheMod, because I don't want to have the channel name of Insane Gamers and then have the issue where, because there's someone else that has the name or they did have the name RobtheMod, but the thing about them was that they didn't post YouTube comments. Sorry, they posted YouTube comments only. They didn't post. Well, I assume they did. They didn't. The channel was basically inactive. It had a video from like 5 years ago on it, and that was it. And I was like, well. Whereas the Insane Gamers, it was actually a very common name on YouTube. There was loads of channels called Insane Gamers, which is, I mean, now that I think about it, it's obviously a very common name. It really should have been obvious that it was a common name. But yeah, RobtheMod is unique. I mean, all YouTube handles are unique now, so that's kind of. I like how. Well, I don't know what this weapon is called, but it's the well, it's a bazooka, obviously. It's I like how I've just been playing. Well, I haven't been playing it today, but I like how I'm playing Ratchet Clank 2, and I've actually forgot what this weapon is called in that now. What is that weapon called? Now I'm gonna have to get Ratchet Clank 2 weapons up, because it's just reminded me of that weapon because it's awesome. Weapons in Going Commando. Yes. Not the. Is it the? No, it's not the Blitz cannon. It can't be the Blitz cannon. The Seeker gun. There we go. That's what that reminded me of. Anyway, yeah. So YouTube have come out with all these handle things, and I was completely fine with taking RobtheMod. I mean, people will be like, "You took someone else's name," but if you're not posting stuff, can you really? And someone else is posting content, can you blame someone for taking the channel name? I believe I had issues here myself with these guys when I actually played it. I seem to remember like having a lot of issues here with like this section, so I feel for Kino Konformist or whatever the hell he goes by now. In fact, I'm going to try and find one of those, just in case YouTube has given him the handle, and I can try and. Well, obviously, I know that part 43 is going to be that. Why don't I just click on that? That was kind of stupid of me. I was like, I'm trying to find a Ratchet Clank video that has the thing. Why don't I do the one that I'm commentating on that I have the footage from? What channel name do they go by? They still have the name Kino Konformist at the time of recording. If they change their name, I guess I will have to update that in the description. But yeah, they're posting Star Wars Battlefront 2 stuff at the moment. So, well, they're also posting a Plague Tale Requiem. So, if that's a game that interests you, check them out. You're getting a shout out there from me. They're also, I assume they're Russian. They have Russian titles. Yeah, they got a Russian Russian website link. Oh, I turned back to look at the screen and I saw like something like with Call of Duty. I remember doing something like this myself actually. So yeah, I think that's probably how I ended up doing it as well. Or maybe I'm just remembering this footage from like that I did the commentary on, and then deleted the commentary anyway. So I hope that doesn't happen again. That would be really, really awkward. It's not, obviously. I'm gonna make sure that this version goes out with commentary. Yeah, you can't destroy those unless you have the thing that punches, if I remember correctly. We're gonna get a cutscene. Well, I say we're gonna get a cutscene. It's gonna be in like literally over a minute. But yeah, we are somewhat close to the end of the level. That frame rate seems incredibly low. Is it really that bad on the PS2? Genuinely, that seems horrific. I mean, I know I only render this stuff at 720p, which is something that the PS2 can't even handle. Well, the PS2 can actually it can't handle HD progressive. The PS2 can technically handle 1080i, so by extension 720i. Because Gran Turismo 6, Gran Turismo 6 isn't on PS2. Gran Turismo 4 supports that, although annoyingly not the PAL version, which is the version that I have because I live in Europe. There you go, the frame rate seems to have gone back up. I don't remember it being that bad on PS3 when I played it, so yeah, that was absolutely horrific. Anyway, stay tuned for the full journey. I've been Rob from the Insane Gamers, or RobtheMod, whatever you want to say. I will see you, I won't see you anymore for Ratchet Clank 1, but I will see you hopefully for Ratchet Clank 2 stuff. Enjoy this cutscene. Ta-ra.
Excuse me, sir. I was wondering if you were concerned about the, invasion?
Son, our defenses are the best money can buy. Don't give it another thought. You ever been on a hoverboard?
Yeah, once or twice.
I am in search of a hip young star to represent my newest line of boards. Someone the kids can look up to.
And I am your man.
If you can beat my test bots in a race, that job is yours.